for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Kentucky game. You can see it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away. Maybe
can you see it now?
Frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
So little ass down.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Say again. I'm broadcasting, dude.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now a first down throw, Watson.
Ooh, but that was a dead eye. That was a dead eye.
He's taken down. Tyus Bowser. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
You know that was a dead eye.
On second and a long way to go. Watson.
I ain't taking no deal.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I hate you, Nasty.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from you.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5.
You watching these.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there.
On 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. DeAndre Carter is deep for the Texans. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Yeah, I want to get up your ass.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action for Miller. Now Watson going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First quarter, now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Hello?
It's a loss of 4.
What you want, Jab? Wait.
You need a girlfriend.
Yup.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. 6-0 our score after one.
Tavian, all pressure been applied. I'm sorry.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following.
What'd you say?
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First down, Raven. Check 41. And coming after you.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
What do you mean go find one?
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I said I need one.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's Watson, flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you any day.
5-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the...
So, is it yes, no, 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 no?
Portion of the field,
it's a yeah or no, no, no.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson in the right. And he's going to go down again. Whitney.
Stop it. Stop what you doing.
Back there. I mean, you know me.
Stop
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Escaping the pressure right. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, he's got his tight end. It's Fells. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Watson. Dancing to touchdown, Texans. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands.
Stop playing me, bro. Stop playing me, bro. Stop playing me, bro.
Didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. An incredibly short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now it's Watson, and it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40, past the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will. As
you clearly just got popped. You clearly just got popped.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
He ain't going for that no more. But so he got popped.
The line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half.
Stop it now.
Stop your offense right here.
Stop,
you know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. There he goes right side. And this results in 6. Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Kiss the ball.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
On my life, he lying. He tell me he lying. Guess what? I got the. He got the Raven. I got the I got the T. I got
back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Destroying his man.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Clearly my defense just whipped your ass.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Tighten up, kid.
From the red zone now, Watson rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 8 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation,
Tanya at 8:32. Tell your man to quit the game.
Couldn't see as you lean back in your chair and you went. I mean,
come on, kick that ball.
That's not a good decision. They didn't get it though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, "Well, my kicker's hurt in this spot."
Come on, bro. Okay. Nasty, you not gonna quit.
The teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game,
I know you're not going to take more pressure.
Right now, that return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Pressure getting too wild.
Here's Jackson on the move to his left. He'll try and run it. And some room to maneuver. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. 60 yards as his guys continue to pull it on.
I knew you were going to move.
Go for 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson steps away. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Nasty, I know you're not going to take 2 more there, bro. I'm fucking this dude up. Buddy.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Jackson for the shotgun. Heavy rush, and down he goes. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Jackson to throw.
I told you.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable.
Dude, it's 38.
That touchdown was for the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Stepping up. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Now Watson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. Operating from the gun, Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a camp.
If you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Watson now from the gun on third down. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. And an alley to run. He's got a first down of it. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And some room. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Let's see what you got.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. That'll bring up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got the first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Tomada Peko racks up the sack. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. On first and 10, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins 67 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. To throw is Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it.
And this is caught at the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now then the penalty's got them set up with a first and goal. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So now once again, the Ravens will go for 2. Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. throwing now. Watson staying on his feet. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Here's Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Ferguson in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner. One of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time. He used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
but she's singing too.
No, clearly, you supposed to quit it, my nigga.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out.
Clearly, he's 65 to 22.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
First down, Baltimore. Here we
go. At about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12. From the gun, Jackson. But it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
One receiver right, that's Brown. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Jackson rolling to his right. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
Hell no. Hell no.
It was executed
Hell
well.
no.
It wasn't a bad kick. It
I'd
wasn't
kill
anything like
myself.
that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now